Hey.
Excuse me, sir. Can I have a moment of time? We're out asking people in the community questions about the U.S. government. I'm trying to see where everybody's awareness is in 2012. Would that be fine?
Actually, yeah. Why not? I got a couple moments.
Do you know the name of your local congressman for Sherman Oaks?
I'm pretty sure the last name is something like Sherman. Would that be Brad? Bob?
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer.
You know why President Bill Clinton was impeached from office?
And everybody knows why he got impeached. He lied under oath about the whole Monica Lewinsky scandal.
Do you know what the requirements to become a senator in the United States are?
I think it's like you gotta be a citizen of the country. I know that maybe for like 7 or 9 years, something around there. You gotta be I think you gotta be 30 years of age too. I think Obama was 30 years of age. And you gotta live in the state that you want to be a senator in. I think that's the last one.
Correct. Excuse me, sir. Do you mind answering a couple questions for me for school? It's for a project I have.
Yeah, I can help you with your project.
Do you know the names of the President and the Vice President of the United States? What parties are they from? And how long do they serve for their term?
Barack Obama, Joe Biden. They are Democrats, and they serve 4 years.
That's right. Excuse me, little girl. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure, you can ask me a question.
Do you know who the governor of California is?
Isn't it Arnold Schwarzenegger? The guy from the movies?
No, I'm sorry. His name's actually Jerry Brown.
Jerry Brown? How am I supposed to know that?
Do you recognize the people in these pictures?
No, I don't recognize them, but one looks like my auntie.
No, sorry, that's not your auntie. That's actually our senators for California, Dianne Feinstein and Barbara Boxer. Can I interrupt your soccer for a few questions, guys? How many chambers are in Congress? What are they called?
Chambers of Congress. House of Representatives and Senate.
How many senators are in the U.S.?
100 in total. I think there's 2 for each state, man.
Hey man, can I have a moment? I need to ask a couple questions for school.
Yeah, alright, man.
How many representatives are in the state of California?
I'm gonna have to say 64.
How old do you have to be to vote?
18 years old, man.
What are the 3 branches of government?
It's the legislative, the executive, and the judicial.
Hey man, you mind if I interrupt your workout sesh for a few questions I have for my project?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Do you know how a bill becomes a law by any chance?
First of all, it starts off as an idea, and then once the idea starts gaining support, eventually a congressman will take it to a Congress meeting, and once Congress approves it, it goes to the president. Then the president decides if it becomes a law or not. And if he doesn't approve it, it's called veto.
Do you know what the requirements are to become a representative in the U.S. government?
Representative, you have to be at least 25 years old, have been a U.S. citizen for over 7 years, and you have to live in the state you want to represent.
Explain the system of checks and balances for me, please.
So the legislative, judicial, and executive branches don't have all... So one branch doesn't have all the power. It's basically split up into 3 branches.
That's actually right, my man.
Yes.
Can I ask you some questions real quick?
Yeah, man, sure. Can't find anything in this freaking garage. Shoot me those questions.
You know what the U.S. Capitol is?
The U.S. capital is Washington, D.C.
Where does Congress meet?
The U.S. Capitol.
A bill is?
I think a bill is a law before it actually becomes a bill, and it has to go through the whole process. Don't want to explain the process, but it's before the law.
Alright, it's Carl Cook, and I'm here with Joshua Prieto, and we're asking him some questions for government. And I wanted to ask you, how many judges are on the Supreme Court?
There's seven judges.
You sure?
Positive.
Alright, correct. 1 for 1. I also wanted to ask you, who goes in the president's spot if anything were to happen to him?
The vice president, which right now would be Joe Biden.
Oh, a little extra in there? Alright. So, I'm right here with some of my 2012 classmates, and we're asking them, what are the 4 characteristics of a state?
Population,
Government,
territory, sovereignty.
Sovereign, there you go. 4 for 4. Good job. Alright, we're here with John, and we wanted to ask him a couple questions. First one is, how long does a judge on the Supreme Court serve for?
They serve for life, right?
For life.
Por vida.
Alright, that's correct. I wanted to ask you, who is the Chief Justice on the Supreme Court?
Chief Justice. I don't know his name, but I think his name starts same as mine. John, I think, or something.
Almost there. His name is John G. Jones.
Oh, John G. Jones. There you go.
The Chief Justice. Can Congress members be arrested going to or from their meetings?
No, cannot.
It's correct. Correct.